Deputy President Paul Mashatile and other state officials signed a pledge during the International Anti-Corruption Day commemorative event at Unisa in Pretoria. Delegates urged President Cyril Ramaphosa and his administration to take corruption seriously before South Africa becomes a failed state. Newzroom Afrika's Zola Sholwana brings you the story.
Worried about the future of the generation that has to come. Where will they get jobs if we are living in this situation? What will happen in their lives? What will happen at our healthcare, at our education, and other departments that are supposed to serve our communities? Worried about our rural areas where we want to see a serious development. What about those? How this development can get there with this virus or with this scourge of corruption?
In a keynote address at the University of South Africa headquarters in Pretoria, Deputy President Paul Mashatile said the government will leave no stone unturned when tackling issues of corruption, as it damages South Africa's image and steals from the poor.
As government, we have embarked on a wide range of measures to implement the recommendation of the State Capture Commission, which together should help ensure that such activities can never happen again. As public servants and office bearers, we must safeguard the preamble of our Constitution and constantly remind ourselves that our purpose is to serve the people, not to satisfy our stomachs.
Chairperson of the Public Service Commission says collaboration is needed to combat graft.
This is a generational mission of our time to say corruption is the new apartheid, that we should all combine forces. It should not be a football for any elections. It should be an all-time struggle. It should be something that we talk about and pursue beyond even elections, because it is a cancer that must be removed.
Mashatile added that as part of the government's efforts to eliminate corruption, it is also their duty to protect whistleblowers.
It is more important that we develop strong mechanisms or strategies to ensure that whistleblowers are protected from victimization, from prejudice, or even assassinations.
In response to this, some activists say such talks have become ritualistic, adding that South Africa is littered with policies and frameworks on how to protect people who flag corruption, but fails to implement them.
It's become a talk shop, as far as I'm concerned. The president hasn't arrived yet. You know, when we talk about civil society, we're talking about the three most important words in the Constitution are we, the people. We, the people, are supposed to be driving this process, but we don't have the support structures in order for us to actually expose the corruption, and there's no structures from their perspective either to protect us from doing that. We know, we've heard, Cynthia Simple, who's highlighted many of the activists that have been targeted.
The international community has urged President Cyril Ramaphosa to urgently address corruption by accelerating the Anti-Corruption Action Plan, failing which South Africa will become another African failed state. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I am Zola Sholwana at Unisa in Pretoria.